Welcome everyone. My name is Tellman Knudsen, and I want to welcome you to the Get Shit Done Show, episode 217. This is the daily Get Shit Done show. We go live every single day, and we go live for one reason, and it's to help you get shit done, to overcome procrastination, to increase your productivity, to increase the value of your time, to accomplish the things that you're not getting done right now that you desperately want to, that you want to start making it happen. You want to change your life. You want to make more money. You want to improve your relationships. You want to attract that perfect person into your life. You want to maintain a wonderfully good relationship with your partner, with your children, with your parents, with your peers, with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers. You want to lose weight. You want to get in shape. You want to feel less stressed. If these things are true of you, welcome to Get Shit Done. That's what we're here for. My name's Tellman Knudsen. This is episode 217 of the Daily Get Shit Done show. Today's episode is all about focus. And, I founded getshitdone.com for the purpose of helping you get focused on getting the shit done that you're not getting done right now. That's super important, right? When I started getshitdone.com and the Get Shit Done community, it was built on the fact that I had created a hypnosis session called the Get Shit Done session that became wildly popular. My clients and customers bought it by the thousands and use it in order to focus their mind on the things that matter most and focus on executing and implementing around those things. Big shout out to Joey Grassett. What's going on, Morgan? Big hello to Elmer Griswold. Welcome everybody to the Get Shit Done show. My name's Tellman Knudsen. Thanks for being super awesome to see you here. If you have questions about focus, if distraction, procrastination, follow through, if you have questions about getting shit done, time management, or anything that we talk about here today during the show, welcome Miguel, welcome Daniel, welcome Brad. Please say so in the comments. Let me know what your questions are or your objections are. If you think you can't be hypnotized, if you think hypnosis is bunk and not real, I would love to address your questions right now. My name's Tellman Knudsen. You're here for episode 217. The question is, can you focus? I was diagnosed with ADD when I was a kid, and I fortunately, I think, was never medicated for it. And so I had to find all these workarounds, right? And I did over time. And one of the biggest things that I discovered was hypnosis and NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. In college, while I was researching parapsychology, trance state, I was apprenticing with different shamans from around the world. And so I was studying all sorts of different ways, non-hallucinogenic, non-chemical ways of inducing trance state, right? And long distance running was one of them. Didgeridoo was another one of them. Self-hypnosis, hypnosis was another one. Binaural beats, NLP, all this kind of stuff. Shamanic drumming and journeying. And so one of the things that I found, one of the things that I discovered was that my ADD mind that tends to go all over the place in every direction at once calmed down when I practiced moving into the trance state more, when I literally practiced slowing down my brainwaves and sharpening my focus. And this is one of the biggest challenges that ADD or people that are in the ADD realm, what maybe you're just easily distracted, tend to suffer from, right? Is people get have a real hard time staying focused. And so one of the interesting things about attention deficit medication is that most of them are stimulants. And there's a secret here, which is overstimulation. People with ADD tend to need more input, not less input, in order to get to a stasis point of focus. But that input doesn't need, it can't be cognitive in nature, meaning you don't want to be thinking about more than one thing at once, but you do want to be processing and inputting into your brain in more than one way at once. And often you need increased intensity. And so One of the biggest things is that a lot of ADD type people tend to say, "Oh, well, I get everything done at the last minute," and I hate that about myself. I wait until the last minute, and then I get everything done in an all-nighter if they're younger in school, or just wait to the last minute and then push hard, right? And this is because your brain actually lights up and gives you the ability to focus and gives you the ability to stay focused and push hard under extreme pressure. You want to use this to your advantage instead of on accident, right? As is one example. So if you know that deadlines move mountains for you, even if you hate them, then have more deadlines, make more obligations, be obligated on a regular basis to accomplish extraordinary things and get a ton of work done, and know that you're likely to be more focused, more productive, and probably, frankly, more brilliant under pressure and under a deadline than you're going to be if you just go at a slow, consistent, boring pace where you get bored, distracted, and start thinking about something else anyway and don't get anything done. So deadlines are super powerful. Working together in groups with people that are ideally working on the same project or the same type of project or task is great. Group accountability, getting together on a scheduled basis. We call them work parties and get shit done, and getting that shit done. Croy, good evening, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Just want to say big shout out to a bunch of people. Hi, Blessy. Hi, and I could say hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. What's up? White Dye WC, welcome. So many people to say hi to. Let me just see. Let me go back there and make sure I don't miss anybody. All right, we already said hi to Elmer. Welcome, Miguel. Welcome, Daniel Barley. Welcome, Brad and Linda. Welcome, Jay. Welcome, Dave. Welcome, Margaret. Welcome, M. Thomas. Welcome, Christina. Oglebon. Chef Chico. Chef Chico. Welcome, Alabama Redneck. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, Maureen. Welcome, Patricia. Welcome, Liddell. Dunrovian. BJ. Lynn. But the stream is about focus and one's ability to focus or having a hard time with focus. This is the Get Shit Done Show, episode 217. My name's Tellman Knudsen, and if you're not already a member of our Get Shit Done productivity community, get on over to getshitdone.com and join. And if you join today, you're going to get the Get Shit Done session, which is a recorded hypnosis session that I created to hypnotize you to increase your productivity to get shit done. I've been a hypnotherapist for 25 years this year, and the Get Shit Done session is one of my best-selling sessions. That's why we created getshitdone.com. It's why we're doing the Get Shit Done show. Welcome, Iceman. Welcome, Michaels. Welcome, Rescue Every Doe. It's probably dog, right? Toph. Welcome, Thomas. Welcome, Velma. Welcome. Like jumping in all over the place. Welcome, Ace. Welcome, Tony. Welcome, Matilda. Welcome, Phoenix. Welcome, Penny, Deborah, Linda. Welcome, Patricia. Welcome, Raul. Welcome, Eric. Welcome, Stephen. Welcome, Sally. Geez, so many people. Hamma, Roger. Welcome, Brooklyn. Welcome, Sean. Welcome, Skeeter. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Dave. Welcome, Kabat. Welcome, Yosef. Welcome, Stoked. Welcome, Alexander. Oh, I already said, yeah. Well, focus like at work or any area, Alexander, where you're having a hard time focusing. Any area, any skill. What do you do for work? Where do you struggle with focus? I'm curious. Welcome, everybody. My name's Tellman Knudsen. I used to struggle with focus, but I don't anymore, I'm happy to say. And most of that is due to learning hypnosis and self-hypnosis. And as a matter of fact, for several years, I had a company called Instant ADD Success, where all we did was we created hypnosis sessions and recordings for people with ADD to train them at a subconscious level to use your ADD symptoms as skills or strengths using hypnosis, self-hypnosis, and neurolinguistic programming. And so we had like 30,000 paying members in our program at one point. It was very, very cool. And so if you are struggling with focus, number one, rewatch this live stream. Number two is I recommend not only intentional increased stimulation, but I also recommend intentional distraction. There's something you may have heard of if you're into time management. It's a very, very old technique called the Pomodoro technique. Long story short, setting a lot, block your time off in half-hour chunks, right? Where you're going to stay focused on one task and you're going to go full force as fast as you can for half an hour. But you're actually going to go 25 minutes and then give yourself a 5-minute break. And you can either cycle through tasks, different tasks, or you can do the same task over and over, depending on how you react to it and how long and how consistently you can stay enthusiastic and focused for these 25-minute chunks. Over time, you may find that you can expand it to longer than 25 minutes, or you may find that you get distracted more easily and you need to reduce it from 25 minutes and make it a little shorter. 25 minutes is kind of a magic number, but it's not the magic number for everyone, right? So highly recommended. Project manager. Yeah. So what do you struggle with focus, Alexander? Like where does that get you, Jerry? Welcome, Jenna, Jerry, Angie. Get her done. Welcome, CM Johnson. Welcome, Scott Hacker. There's Croy again, Flower Power, Timmy Carhart. Welcome, Charles. Welcome, Dan. And the Get Shit Done Show. My name's Tellman Knutson. I'm the founder of the GetShitDone.com. And I was lucky enough to one day come up with the idea to create the Get Shit Done session, which hypnotizes you to dramatically focus your mind, increase your productivity, and overcome procrastination to get the shit done that matters most in your life. If you want to get more shit done, come join us for free at GetShitDone.com. My name's Tellman. Guys, I need to roll because it's dinner time. So today's episode is short and sweet. If you want to improve your focus, go join at GetShitDone.com and listen to the Get Shit Done session. I want to hear your feedback on how well it works for you and how it affects your mind, your life, your job, your studies, your relationships. Please go ahead and check that out. In the meantime, if you're a long-standing follower, fan, client, or customer, and you would like to start working together, go to workwithtellman.com. You can sign up for your first private hypnosis session with me on Zoom right there, right now, while I still have room. Laura Betterly, welcome. Good to see you. We should catch up. It's been a super long time. Welcome, Angie Jenkins. Welcome, Perry Flammel. Welcome, Dog. Welcome, or Doggo. Welcome, Mando. Is that like Mandalorian? Welcome, Love. Welcome, Annie. Welcome, Eugene. Everybody, this is Tellman Knutson. So yeah, you want to explore working together privately to supercharge your mind to accomplish whatever it is you want to. Alexander says, too many people with whom certain tasks depend on don't know what they should do. So instead of doing my job, I spend the time educating them. So my focus is totally destroyed most of the time. Oh, well, if you're spending your time educating them, my first question for you, Alexander, is do you find yourself saying the same thing to more than one person more than one time? Or do you find yourself educating multiple people in the same way over and over again? Because if you do, what I want you to do is stop educating them and start recording, right? Start making videos of yourself doing the training that you can give them to educate them and bring them up to speed. So if you had to educate more than one person in the same way more than one time, then can and clone that, record it, use your phone. You have all the tools readily available to you. In the meantime, what I would also recommend, Alexander, is use the Pomodoro technique if you're not doing it already. And there are many other tools and techniques inside getshitdone.com if you want to continue exploring that further. So the two places you can go is you can join getshitdone.com for free in order to explore getting shit done at a higher level. And if you want to work personally one-on-one, you can go to workwithtellman.com and sign up for your first private session. Guys, this is Tellman. I have a long list of things that I need to get done tonight, so I'm going to get to it. But I appreciate you tuning in. I will see you again tomorrow for episode 218 of the Get Shit Done Show. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here always. And I would love to see you again very, very, very soon. All right. This is Tellman. You know what time it is? I bet you do. It's time to get shit done. Over and out. Have a great night.